In the last video I recorded earlier today, I talked about proclivities or trends that I see amongst contemporary female pop singers based on what I've been listening to on the radio, because a part of this part-time job that partly pays the bills in addition to my other part-time job involves driving around a lot. And when I'm driving around a lot, I have to, I can't listen to stuff from YouTube or BitChute or other places or podcasts because I have to use the GPS to know where I'm going. So I end up listening to the radio, and I just sort of made it a project to tune in to what they're playing on the like, I guess you would call them top 40. Do they call them that anymore? Just the songs that are on the charts right now. And that's what I found over and over and over again with female singers, is just that they're all just extremely confident in their sexiness, and they're all very very down on men who are not first of all, who are poor men or broke men to the left, as Lotto says in her latest song, and that you just have to be, one in a million to qualify for their attention, to be somebody that they'll agree to spend some time with. Even though these girls, when you look at them, they're not that great looking. They're fine. They're okay looking. Some of them, like I talked about three: Meghan Trainor, Lotto, and Lizzo. And of those three gals, two of them are fairly plain looking. One of them is obviously morbidly obese. So, it's sort of like, where is this extreme confidence that they're feeling? Where is this coming from? And why is it considered, oh, that's such a good thing? This is, of course, it's helping young girls' self-esteem and body positivity and all that. For young men, it apparently doesn't matter. If you're broke, you suck. You might as well just die, right? She doesn't say that, but you could see how somebody could get that message from it. And you have to just be really, really, really good to qualify for them. And they're, these girls are like, again, 5.5 on a good day. I don't know. I don't generally dwell on people's looks, but it's just, the distance between the hype that they give themselves and the reality of who they are is just like, it's well beyond where my thumb and forefinger are right now. There's a big distance there. So what about the guys? What are male singers singing about now? What are songs that we're hearing recorded by men? Well, it seems that The Weeknd is somebody who's just really out there in the charts quite a bit, or in on the popular music scene a great deal. And he has a couple of songs out there now. Now, one of these songs is apparently from a few years ago. The one that I found the most interesting, it was originally by some other artist, but he has re-recorded it. And it's something like, if you're creeping on me, please don't let me know. I just, and the message of the song is he's singing it to a girlfriend that he's pretty sure isn't being faithful to him. And he says, just, look, it would break my heart if I discovered this actually to be true. I suspect that it's true, but just, keep it from me, okay? Let me continue to be deluded about your loyalty to me. So if you're creeping on me, please don't let me know. I'll find the title of it somewhere where you can find the title. I'm not gonna I'm not going to. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to just knock myself out. Posting things up in the description below. But all this stuff you can find easily. It's all out there. So there's that song. Another song, also by The Weeknd, just has this repeated. I would die for you. I'd die for you. I'd die for you. I'd die for you. So on the one hand, it's like I gotta hold on to my girl, even though, because I really love her, I really want to believe what we've got together, even though I'm pretty sure she's not being faithful to me. But just please, baby, just please, you're doing that stuff, but just do it when I'm not looking, right? Take him to a motel room, okay? Don't and keep it out of sight. As long as it's out of sight, it's out of mind. That's the message of that song. And this song about I'd die for you. I mean, it's nice, I guess, to have a man who's devoted, and a good man should be willing in an ideal relationship, in an ideal marriage. A man should be willing to be self-sacrificing under ideal conditions. We don't have anything close to ideal conditions right now, in case you hadn't noticed. So anyway, we got all this stuff about, on the one hand, the girl saying, you're not good enough for me. You just don't match up. You better, I'm a real treat. If I decide to get with you, it's your lucky day. You just won the lottery. And the guys are saying, oh, please don't leave me. Please, cheat on me, but please don't let me see it. And I also, I die for you. I die for you. I die for you. Georgia, I never fall in love. That song that I spoke of a little while ago, I think I recorded a video about, which really struck me. That sounds like a 50s song. I can't remember the artist's name right now. Supposedly it originated on TikTok, but the when he says Georgia, da 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 da, Georgia, let me hold ya, and I'll never fall in love again the way I fell for you. Something like that. Just not that that's a bad, objectionable song. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just we don't see. I'm not hearing any female devotion songs. It's like if you're a woman singer, you're encouraged to just have a lot of attitude and to talk about how hot you are, and how the only men who qualify for your attention are the ones who really show themselves to be worthwhile and continue to show themselves to be worthwhile. And even then, they're lucky. It's like they won the lottery. But men are just like the male songs are like either please don't cheat, please don't let me see you cheat on me, or I would die for you, or just more common like oh it's we got a good thing going here, baby. This is bad. I'm just going to say that. This, as a reflection of where things are right now, with the balance of power, let's say, between social credit or social value, and I'm taking myself out of the mix. This doesn't apply to me. I'm an old man, but for young people, for guys, it's terrible right now. I mean, and I'm in the midst of writing a piece. I've written 4 segments of it so far. A letter to today's unwanted men, and it's just all about this trend. That again, you've heard about it plenty of other places. I've kind of commented on it here. You hear other commenters making mention of it, even some women making mention of it. Of course, when they do, it's always like, well, that's not our problem. Well, it's not. I shouldn't say it's always that way, but often it's framed like you men, you just need to step it up. Yes, there's it's gotten worse in the social since social media started and the internet age, and a lot more men are just going ignored. But that just means you got to step it up, bro. There's no like, let's have some sanity here. Things are getting out of hand. There's a shit ton of men who are being completely passed over, completely ignored. And that's not a good thing. That's if you want a combustible situation, let there be a society in which a lot of men, a lot of young men are completely ignored and passed over, and treated as if they were totally unworthy. And like the whole idea of them having a girlfriend at all is just laughable. And unless they step up their game significantly and stop being the broke losers that they are. I mean, if that's where we're at, really, if that's the level of rhetoric that we are that we're considering acceptable right now, and again, listening to the radio is very much a reflection of all of this. Because, I mean, I don't think stuff gets on the radio unless it's kind of a reflection of what people are allowed, the kind of ideas and opinions and so forth that people are allowed to have, versus the ones that are not. You certainly don't hear a bunch of men out there on the radio, a bunch of guys on radio songs talking about how great they are and how no woman is worthy of them, or any woman who's going to be their girlfriend just better be damn good, because everywhere they go, the ladies turn their heads, and you just don't hear that anymore. There used to be songs like that. I remember "Bad to the Bone." That was a dumb song from the '80s, George Thorogood. But I mean, it was kind of a campy song, but it was that was sort of the whole idea of that song. But you don't that's not even out there anymore, because it would be considered offensive. It would be considered toxic masculinity. So anyway, those are that calls to a completion my thoughts on the male side of the ledger after having listened to the radio. Things are in really bad shape right now, and we are in trouble. That's my conclusion. Thanks for watching.